A very good day to our lecturer, Dr. Rashida. Today, our group Cryptoval will be presenting on the topic cryptography in Google Drive. My name is Khoja Sheng, and my other team members are Tishan Al Sansera Gassan and Amr Yusuf Haziza Mahob Al Wafi. In this presentation, we will explain how Google Drive functions as a cloud-based storage service and how cryptography is applied to protect user data stored and shared through it. Okay, so now let's start things off with an introduction on Google Drive. So, what is Google Drive? Google Drive is a cloud based file storage and sharing service developed by Google that allows users to store, access, and manage their files from any device with an internet connection. It integrates seamlessly with Google Workspace applications such as Docs, Sheets, and Slides, allowing real time collaboration and synchronization between users. Because Google Drive hosts a large amount of personal, academic, and business data, maintaining data security and privacy is extremely important. Cryptography plays a key role in protecting this data. It ensures that files remain confidential and accessible only to authorized users. That data remains authentic and unchanged during transfer or storage, and that user privacy is preserved throughout the cloud environment. Through encryption and secure mechanisms, Google Drive provides users with a reliable and trustworthy platform for managing their digital information. Next, I would like to talk about several main functions requiring security mechanisms in Google Drive. In Google Drive, there are several main functions that depend on cryptographic security to ensure data protection. First, user authentication and account access require secure mechanisms such as OAuth 2.0, secure sections, and two-factor authentication or 2FA to verify user identity and prevent unauthorized access. Next, file uploading, storage, and synchronization use TLS or SSL encryption to secure data during transfer and AES 256 encryption to protect files stored in Google servers. In addition, file sharing and collaboration functions are protected through access control systems, linked authentication, and encrypted sharing to ensure that only permitted users can view or edit shared files. Lastly, backup recovery systems maintain multiple versions and backups of files for restoration, secured through encrypted backups, and controlled recovery processes. These combined mechanisms demonstrate how cryptography supports confidentiality, integrity, and availability in Google Drive's core functions. That is all for my part. Thank you.
For the security threats against Google Drive, common security threats in cloud storage: 1. Unauthorized access. 2. Man-in-the-middle attack. 3. Data breaches. 4. Malware and ransomware. Each of them act as a threat to the Google Drive data. Secondly, cryptography security services CIA confidently prevent unauthorized access to data. For example, in Google Drive, AES 256 encryption for stored files. Secondly, integrity ensures data remains untrade during upload or sync. An example in Google Drive, checksum validation, version history. Thirdly, availability ensures data always accessible to authorized users. An example in Google Drive, distributed services. This three can help us and prevent the security threats.
Hello, Dr. Rashida. My name is Tishan. So now I will talk about cryptography security mechanism of Google Drive. The first mechanism is encryption. So in the encryption, we have the Google Drive have AES 256, which is used to store data. Second is TLS or SSL, used during transmission between user and server. The second mechanism is authentication. Authentication is used during Google account login system. For example, a user wants to log in their account. First, they need to enter their username and also their correct password. Only then they can only then they can log into the system. The second is optional two-factor authentication for extra protection. The third mechanism is access control. So it's for file permissions, view, comment, or edit. And then we have shared links can be restricted by user or domain. This is called a private link. So, for example, a user wants to edit a Word document, they need permission to edit and also to view. If not, they can't use the Word document. The fourth mechanism is integrity checking. So this is hash values ensure data consistency, and file version history prevents data tampering. Data tampering means unauthorized user is modifying, manipulating, or deleting data. Now we'll move on to conclusion. Google Drive applies strong cryptography to ensure confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So this is called CIA. Encryption AES plus TLS, and authentication is two-factor authentication to protect user data effectively. Then we have recommendations. The first recommendation is enable two-factor authentication for all users, and second one is avoid sharing links publicly. You have the option to share the link privately. Please use that. Third one is regularly audit shared files and permissions. Fourth is two strong passwords and secure devices. For example, a user wants to register their account. When they register their account, use a strong password. For example, use a capital letter and also mixed with a small letter, and then numbers, symbols. Use all of that to make sure our account is safe and secure. So then we have a reference there. You can take a look at it, doctor. So that's all from me. Thank you.